Hey, Matt here, coming to you from our Spirits Barrel Aged cellar. You know, we just got our first significant snowfall here in the valley, and that's pretty rare, but it reminded me that even though the daylight is getting longer, we're still in the middle of a cold, blustery winter. And if you're anything like me, you're excited about some of the beers we have coming up. I'm here to tell you about two of them, Maestro and Cocoa Maestro. Now, Maestro is a barley wine. We've released it every 2 years. Barley wines originated in the UK, and they have nothing to do with wine. They were just the strongest beers that a brewery made, and hence they got that barley wine name. It's a malt-forward beer, usually with some caramel and toffee notes, maybe a little bit of dried fruit. We take our version of a barley wine, put it in Heaven Hill bourbon barrels for about a year, and what comes out is this rich, strong, malty beer, which has lots of those coffee and toffee notes with some warm brown sugar laid over it. It really feels like a warm hug. It's really a winter sipper, and that's coming out here in mid-February. The second beer I want to tell you about is Cocoa Maestro. This is a beer that was actually our first club release beer, and we only had 96 bottles in early 2017 when we released that beer. We've got a little more this time for you, but it's also going to be our club release beer. I want to tell you about the inspiration from Cocoa Maestro. I've got a friend in Chicago. He started a brewery called Moody Tongue. His name's Jared Rubin, and he was trained at the Culinary Institute of America. So he was a chef to start his career, and then he opened this brewery. And his beers are inspired by some of the greatest restaurants in the world, and they're just mind-blowing flavors in his beers. He makes a chocolate barley wine that's made with Oaxacan cocoa nibs, and it just blew me away. So I knew we had to make one here at Elsong. We got some cocoa nibs from our friends at Chocolate Alchemy down the road, some Honduran sourced and roasted here in Eugene, and added them to the beer. What it resulted in is just a beer that's got great depth of cocoa aroma in it. It's the flavor just pops out from the top with these fudgy brownie notes in a beer that's not a stout, and you wouldn't expect to have those cocoa notes. Maestro and Cocoa Maestro coming your way in February. Cheers.